All right, here's a couple things we can confirm from September. Do not mess with Louisville's ball boy. We saw that last week. Nobody storms the field quite like Virginia, and the chaos in college football, it's just getting started, Charles.
There's no doubt about it, man. And think about the unpredictability of college football right now. First week of the season, we had FSU and Bama. FSU comes out strong. We looking at FSU as a team that's going to go undefeated. Tommy Castellanos was going off on Bama. And then next thing you know, here comes UVA.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're like, no, not so fast. It's not happening that way. And then on the flip side, you have Alabama. Alabama comes out that first game, and all we saw was videos of guys not running to the ball, not playing that Alabama football. And we looked at it like, is Bama down this year? Are they not going to be the Bama of old? And then now, last week, they played Georgia, and everybody thinks that Kirby Smart in Georgia is going to whoop on Bama. And what did Bama do? They came out and they stepped up and they showed out. So the unpredictability of the game right now, I think, is what's making this so exciting in college football.
It's never been higher. And I think to that point, it's a bit because of the parity. I mean, the transfer portal has allowed so many teams, guys, to, if they have an issue at quarterback, they can go find one. Somebody can come and do a great job. I'm talking about UVA, Chandler Morris. If you're looking at, for example, we were just there last week at Champaign. We watched Illinois get smoked by Indiana. They come back, beat a good USC team. So to me, it's all about the transfer portal and how it's really taken away from the depth of some of these teams. And then you look at the fact of what you can replenish. And I don't know that I've ever felt that we're coming into a season where, Coach, we used to say this all the time, there's 4 or 5, maybe 6 teams that are competing for a national championship. It's anyone's best guess now. It feels like it's 12, 14 maybe that we could have in the mix that could legitimately make the playoff and go on a run. So it's great for college football, the unpredictability, but I think it's because of parity, to be quite honest.
Yeah, Brady, man, and me, before the season, I asked, could you buy a national championship? Texas Tech, they invested heavy into their roster, $28 million. Big money. They invested that real money. They have one of the best passing offenses, actually the best passing offense in college football. They're running the football. They have one of the best defenses in the Big 12. They look to be the cream of the crop of the Big 12. You talk about the transfer portal.
Yeah.
They pay the right people in the transfer portal. They have off-season transfer additions, lead the team in catches, receiving touchdowns, sacks, and interceptions this season.
Ooh.
So their investment is paying dividends. And what do we love, Brady?
We love dividends.
We love them dividends. You know what I mean? So right now, Texas Tech shopping spree has paid off. It's been worth it so far this season.
I think going back to the unpredictability and the parity in college football, in particular the SEC, this is the first time this conference is wide open really in the last decade. 10 of the last 11 championships have either gone through Tuscaloosa or Athens, Georgia. Those two teams have absolutely dominated. This year, it's just not the case. There's 10 teams right now in the top 25. You could argue each team has a real shot to maybe be a contender, maybe even get a playoff. You know, they're going to get a bunch of teams in the playoff. Number 4, Ole Miss, the highest-ranked team. Is this the year Kiffin finally breaks through? They had a big win last week against LSU. And then it's like Vanderbilt, A&M, Missouri. Do you believe in those types of teams? Or does it go back through Tuscaloosa or Athens, Georgia? I think the SEC is wide open, Coach, and it's probably going to be wide open for the majority of the year.
I think a great storyline is after back-to-back national championships in the Big Ten Conference. Don't agree with me on this, though. The Big Ten Conference, with the Wolverines and the Buckeyes as champions, the momentum has continued. They are the best conference in college football. I coached in the SEC. If you would have said this 10 years ago, Brady, not even close.
Yeah.
The SEC looked different, sounded different, the depth of quality athletes, much different. But now you look, Charles, the top 3 teams in the country that look different to me, Ohio State, Penn State, and Oregon. All Big Ten Conference schools. And how about this, Brady? Back in 2013, the Big Ten Conference, this blows your mind, only had 22 players drafted in the NFL. Last year, 71. Wow. So now you got the quality of player, but right now the Big Ten Conference is ahead of the SEC.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.